Hey everyone, Kai here, and welcome to my no-nonsense build guide for my supersonic Slayer Zane. Let's get right into it. To start with the blue tree, we got 3 points into violent speed, a kill skill which increases your movement speed. I only put 3 points into the skill because combined with speed demon, any more than 3 I found kind of unwieldy. So I only used 3 to make sure that you can still control Zane and you're not running all over the place, because I did kill myself with 4 or 5. But if you're able to handle the speed and you want to go to 4 or 5, then you can ignore this 1 point for weapon swap speed and you can just chuck that into violent speed if you do. Put 5 points into violent momentum for gun damage when you're moving. 2 points into salvation for lifesteal. 3 points into cool hand for reload speed. 1 point into death follows close so that you can have increased effect and duration for your skills. Violent violence for fire rate. Playing dirty for projectiles because of the guns that you'll be using for this build. And lastly for the blue tree, good misfortune. If you're killing things, your action skill is going to stay up. Now moving on to the orange tree. We got 5 points in synchronicity. Whenever one or more of Zane's action skills is active, increased gun damage, and since you're going to have both your drone and your clone up pretty much 90% of the time, this is a really have. Premonitus for increased mag size. Borrowed time for increased action skill duration. Donnie Brook for gun damage and health regen for both you and your clone. Pocket full of grenades so that you can get grenade regen that will specifically work for boom enhance so that you can get increased buffs for your clone. Supersonic Man so you have more movement speed while both your action skills are up. The trick of the light, because you're going to be so damn fast, you're actually going to end up surprising a lot of your enemies, so this is a nice one to have to do bonus cryo damage. Like a ghost, you have a slight chance to ignore bullets, which is just a nice one to have for survivability. Even though you're already going to have a ton of survivability, it's a nice one to have. And last but not least, double barrel, which gives the clone a copy of your weapon with extra gun damage. This is the skill that is going to make this build. Now onto action skills. This is a clone drone build. Your 2 augments that you're going to want for the drone are Bad Dose to weaken enemies and Static Shield to steal some of their shields. And for the clone, which one's real? When the clone drops, enemies will target the clone for 4 seconds. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but basically, this means when the clone's taking damage, you're going to get shield back. So both the clone and the drone will allow you to keep your shield up nice and high. Now onto your inventory. The light show is pretty much going to be your bread and butter for this build because thanks to Killer6 and his community, I was able to get a C in Dead that has 21% critical damage, 26% mag size, but the 35% pistol damage is really, really important. The light show is going to be your bread and butter, and it's pretty much going to be the weapon that you're always going to want to make sure you have in your hand when you bring out the clone, because you are going to be able to do insane damage numbers with this. Now, when you get into a more tankier boss like Grave Ward or Wotan, then you're going to want to equip a back burner with a good element to go against that enemy. In the backpack, I also have a corrosive and an electric back burner, so you have the right one for a situation, but 9 times out of 10, you're going to want to make sure you have a light show and you drop that clone right in front of the enemy and you're just going to watch health bars disappear. Assault rifles, you got the Monarch. This is just the best assault rifle in the game right now. For SMGs, you got the Flipper. Again, best in its class right now. It's just straight up the best SMG in the game. I also have a proprietary license, and for other weapons in the backpack in case you want to experiment. If you would like a shotgun or a sniper rifle, was able to get 2 really good Sandhawks, as well as some face punchers and a death grip. Now, I know some people might see the face puncher and go, wait, isn't that just for Amara builds? Trust me. Using this one right here that I was able to get, that has while action skill active, weapon damage is increased by 200%. If you have both the clone and the drone out and you're using this shotgun, you are going to do insane damage with this thing. So just trust me. Try out a face puncher. It works really, really nicely. Onto the shield, transformer. On action skill end, action skill cooldown rate is increased by 20% for a short time so that you can quickly get both your clone and your drone back. I was actually able to time it. For the clone, it takes 7 seconds to recharge, and for the drone, it takes 13. So you will pretty much have the clone and the drone at all times with this build. Just having a Stormfront grenade chill in this slot for the boom enhance skill. And of course the old reliable Pearl of Ineffable Knowledge for your artifact. You're already going to be having so many types of damage stacks with this build. Being able to have the Pearl on top of all those damage stacks is just a really great thing to have. So, that's all of the explanations. Here are my modifiers for Mayhem 10. Now let's kill some bosses. Time for the montage. Let's rock.
Danger, water rising, climb silence wailing. steps we take, all the moves we make, all the pain at stake. I see the chaos for everyone. Who are we? What can we do? You and I are the same in the way that we have our own style that we won't change. You're the filled with evil and mine is not. There is no way I can lose. Can't hold on much longer. I will never let go. I know it's a one-way track. Tell me now how long this will last. I'm not gonna think this way. Nor will I count on others. Close my eyes and feel it burn. Now I see what I've gotta do. Open your heart, it's gonna be alright. Ancient city blazing, shadows keep attacking, little children crying, confusion, hopeless anger. I don't know what it can be, but you drive me crazy. All your cunning tricks make me sick. You won't have it your own way. Can't hold on much longer, but I will never let go. I know it's a one-way track. Tell me now how long this will last. I'm not gonna think this way. Nor will I count on others. Close my eyes and feel it burn. Now I see what I've gotta do. Open your heart and you will say. Can't hold on much longer. I will never let go. I know it's a one-way track. Tell me now how long this will last. I'm not gonna think this way. Nor will I count on others. Close my eyes and feel it burn. Now I see what I've gotta do. Open your heart, it's gonna be alright. Yeah. Open your heart. Open your heart.
Save file for Supersonic Slayer Zane will be in the description. Thank you all so much for watching, and before I end the video, y'all are crazy. I had no idea what to expect when I made the Mo's build guide last week, but it's become one of the best viewing videos on my channel, period. And it feels so great to know that the test into Borderlands 3 content was worth it. I will absolutely be doing more and can't wait to do so. I love Borderlands 3, I love the community, and now I have more confidence than ever to keep playing it and now make fun content for you guys. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Have a blessed day, stay safe, laters.